looking good for the Marvels in the sense that the CEO for IMAX has come out to say that Dune 2 will keep the IMAX screens for the whole of November and even into December. They are not going to give any IMAX screen out to the Marvels. And this is incredible. I don't even think that there is any Marvel film released mod in any period of the MCU phase that hasn't gotten an IMAX release. Maybe I might have missed one or two, maybe around the pandemic, but it is very rare for you to see a Marvel film not come out in IMAX, or at least have an IMAX release. And this is not looking good for the Marvels. This is coming directly from the CEO, Richard Gelford. He's the one that came out in an interview to talk about, and this is an interview from Variety. He's saying that, look, it's unlikely that he will give any screens to the Marvels, and barring any delays for Dune 2, there won't be any screen left for the Marvels. Like, the Marvels will only be shown in regular theaters, regular screens. That's how you're going to watch it. You're not going to be able to watch the Marvels on any IMAX screen. You're not just going to get it. It's incredible. I don't even think this has really happened for any MCU film of recent. I just cannot think of any recent MCU film that came out and at least the IMAX theaters did not have the way to show it to you. It's incredible. So this is what Richard Gelford said. He said that, what's the likelihood of this happening? And if so, what are the options that you're considering for the replacement of Dune slot? Because the interview was more or less about what will happen for Dune 2 if it gets pushed. If it gets pushed, what then happens to the IMAX screens? Will you reassign it to another film? This is where he starts answering, Richard Gelford. This is where he answered it. And this is what Richard said. There is another great film coming out around that time, which is The Marvels from Marvel, and we can't play it because we are committed to Dune. So Marvel's having a Marvel film as a backup is not the worst position to be in the world. So literally, they're not going to show the Marvels, not because the Marvels is it's not a film that they can show on an IMAX screen, because they cannot literally show the film on IMAX screen, because this is what Richard is saying in this interview. They can actually show this film on IMAX screen, but they already have a commitment that they just feel that they cannot break to show the Marvels. This is how bad it's looking for the Marvels. They can't even break a commitment to show the Marvels that is more or less a sequel to Captain Marvel, which is incredible. That's why I've said that I've never really seen any Marvel film not get an IMAX release. It is very rare, very, very rare that I see an IMAX a theater without a Marvel film. It is very rare. Now he continues by saying, but in terms of Dune, my opinion is that it is highly unlikely to move, and it's uneducated opinion, meaning I spend a lot of time on these facts. So basically, the CEO of IMAX is saying that barring any shift for the release of Dune 2, they will never give any IMAX screen out to the Marvels. So this is it. This is bad. This is not looking good. Guys, share your opinion on this. Have you seen any recent Marvel film not get an IMAX release? You can discuss down in the comment section. I'm curious to know whether there are other IMAX releases in the past for any MCU film that never happened. I would love to know this. If you guys enjoyed this report, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, like our content. I'll see you guys very much next time.